Hi friends, welcome back. So if you didn't think you could fit any more clowns in the clown car, you are mistaken. Headline, Trump taps Fox News Sean Duffy for transportation secretary. So this is Fox News host number 2 that Trump is picking. And this particular one I want to go over because I think Musk is playing a heavy hand in this. And let's just jump right in. So as you guys know, I just made a prior video regarding Tesla stock going to the moon because the Trump team is supposedly going to relax rules on full self-driving stuff. And get this, the last Fox News person that Trump picked, Pentagon is already worried about that. This is for defense. So now we got Fox News at transportation, Fox News at defense. And then the Fox News guy at defense, he's got some sort of weird thing to where he was charged with sexual assault, ended up paying off the accuser, and then essentially pay her to be quiet. So I'll let you guys be the judge of that kind of stuff. For me, generally, this is a red flag when you see these things. But this is not unusual for people at Fox News. Fox News hosts have been known to pay off women to keep quiet for things that they've done. Moreover, you got this. Sean Duffy is his name. This, again, the second Fox News person, and this one is Department of Transportation. He got his start being a national figure. Get this, in MTV Road Rules. You can't make this stuff up. And to be fair to Sean, he is a handsome guy, and I do like MTV, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I want MTV guys, Fox News guys, to be running the show for transportation. Now, why do I mention that Elon Musk is really a heavy hand in this stuff? You'll kind of make sense as we go through it. The guy has a lot in common with Elon Musk, right? He bows to Trump, and he's got 9 kids. I think Musk has got 10, so they got plenty to talk about. I'm sure Musk is like, hey, you like kids? I like kids. Let's have a bunch of kids. Woohoo. Yes. And I wish I was joking, but I'm not. And if you don't remember, I made a video about recently, Musk is building a basically cult kind of compound where he's going to have his wives and all his kids in the same place. I mean, it's just, this is what it is. Musk was recently reported to be fighting with people in Trump's camp. The word we're using is called massive blowup, and basically it's over the treasury pick. Now, what's interesting about this stuff, and I want to bring it to your attention, is you also have this weird promotion going on by Kim Kardashian, of all people.
Okay, hi. Can you do this? I love you. You know how to do that? Okay, what should we do? Go running. Let's go for a run. Do you know how to do? Oh, you are Hawaiian. Okay.
She's promoting the Tesla Optimus robot these days. This is just coming out just a few minutes ago. I just saw this and it's like, what the heck is this? So she's promoting the Tesla robot. Now she's also promoting the Tesla robot in the cyber cab.
Okay, guys, my ride is here. The new Tesla cyber cabs. Hi, sir. Just kidding. Oh my God. Look at these rims.
That's pretty lame.
Now, the funny thing about this is I noticed that the Tesla stock promoters were also pushing this stuff. This is the Sawyer Merritt dude. So now he's claiming that Kim Kardashian is promoting Tesla products for free. I'll let you guys be the judge of this. I'll just say Kim Kardashian was essentially in trouble with the SEC before. She was pumping in crypto without disclosing that she's a paid advertiser. Kim Kardashian is not cheap, right? I mean, she's not. And even Sawyer says, I'll read his tweet and you guys can make up your mind for yourself. Sawyer, one of the stock promoters for Tesla, says, considering Kim Kardashian makes about $2 million per sponsored post, right? She did about $10 million worth of free advertising for Tesla today to her 435 million followers between X and Instagram. Oh, she put on Instagram too? Okay, great. I didn't even know what the Instagram was. So thanks for letting me know, Sawyer. But this is the question I pose to you. Do you think Kim Kardashian is doing this stuff for free? The other issue as well is, guys, that I report on this stuff because let's say, for example, that we completely gut the government. Let's say, Elon Musk and Vivek have their way and you start cutting off all these government departments, etc. There'll be a future where there's no enforcement on anything. You'll have insider trading up the wazoo. You have companies making false claims. So for example, let's say, Tesla comes out and says, hey guys, our robots work awesome. Look how human are they like? And, start promoting how awesome the things are, but it ends up all being basically lies. But if there's no government body to stop on that, then Musk will just claim, hey, it's all about free speech. I can falsely advertise as much as I want. Also, it's actually really interesting because someone even called out Sawyer and said, do you think this is organic or paid? So this is according to Sawyer. I have no idea on this stuff, but I'll just tell you what Sawyer said. Sawyer thinks it's organic. He says organic. Every time Kim does a sponsored post, she's required to by the FTC to disclose it's an ad, which usually does by hashtag ad. Her sister do the same. This became a thing a few years ago. And I can't imagine Elon being fine with spending this much money or even 1 million on ads from Kim. So who knows, guys? Who knows? I'm just telling you what Sawyer says. My opinion is I don't think Kim Kardashian does things for free. But, if there's no one to enforce these kind of laws, then so be it. This is the kind of stuff, though, that you see from the Tesla stock promoters. And I always point this stuff out to you because it's so egregious. This is the Farzad dude, one of the big promoters. He's all telling you, look at guys, you can lease a Tesla car for this, insure it for this or this. Oh my God, it's so awesome, right? And it's just like so ridiculous. Does a regular person, just your average person, tweet out nonstop about a particular company, how much it costs to buy their products, how awesome their products are, and these kind of things? And it makes you wonder, why the timing that suddenly Kim Kardashian's interested in Tesla robots, that now all of a sudden Meet Kevin has a Tesla Cybertruck, right? Like, what is going on here? But again, I point this stuff out to you is why we need government agencies in place to keep a watchdog of these kind of activities. Here's another example. This is a headline. McDonald's is investing 100 million to bring customers back after E. coli outbreak, right? So why am I bringing this up? As you know, McDonald's had a problem. I think it was their onions. And I think they had another problem as well, right, with E. coli, which is actually a pretty serious thing. People actually die the same way people actually die with Tesla self-driving cars. It is a serious thing. They're talking about people's lives. Now, what if a company wanted to, try to make things better and invest 100 million to bring customers back? And what if just magically the same day you get this report of McDonald's investing a bunch of money to raise their, sort of self-esteem or raise their image among, consumers, that suddenly you have these politicians out eating McDonald's? I wonder if there's something going on there. Well, it doesn't matter what you or I think. Why? Because guess what? If there's no government agencies to enforce any of these kind of things, maybe this is going to be our future going forward. Like all of the Trump people are going to be promoting said products nonstop to try to quell any sort of anger from the public regarding people actually dying. So this is actually a real serious problem, though. I know I make jokes about this, but this is actually a really serious thing. If you're promoting these kind of people to be essentially ahead of transportation, think of all the ways that it affects Musk. So for example, transportation would be obviously the Teslas and the self-driving cars. Right? That stuff's obvious. So you make it easier for these things to get on the road. Another thing that was kind of interesting is that transportation also covers FAA. So FAA is actually one of the agencies that Elon Musk absolutely despises. He hates them. He talks about them all the time. It's like, oh, they have too many regulations and they make it hard for me to launch rockets. I want to put like 1 million rockets every day and I want to drop rockets on people's houses. And why does the FAA always try to stop me? Oh, and why does the FAA care about, animals? And why does the FAA care about water and all this stuff? They're the FAA. They should just let me fly rockets whenever I want. So if Musk can pick another dude that's got a bunch of kids like him, right, and can promote them to transportation secretary, then suddenly all those FAA problems go away, the same way all your full self-driving problems go away with transportation. And moreover, any kind of investigation that's under Musk now, which actually there are investigations right now. We just talked about that. Again, it was with that full self-driving stuff. And like I said, I can't stress this enough. These are actually people's lives. The same way with food safety, with say McDonald's, or transportation safety with vehicles. Other issues as well, if you're curious, like what kind of stuff, because sometimes people say, oh, it's the government, I don't have to get involved in politics. I don't need to pay attention to this stuff. I just want to make money in the stock market, etc. I just want you to understand, like, these have direct effects on your life. I'll give you another example. So let's say your airline loses your luggage, or you're late, or someone gets hurt, regarding, say, Boeing or whatever. And let's say you have no recourse, you have no way to sue the airlines because the deck is stacked against you. I'm talking about basic consumer safety kind of stuff. This particular guy, this Sean Duffy dude, I was just looking up a bit, It looks like he was involved when he was, because he was actually in Congress for a couple terms. He was involved with weakening consumer protection laws. That's basically what he does. So now, I mean, what do you think he's going to do when he becomes transportation secretary? Do you think he's going to be on your side? I guess the current people, just for example, Buttigieg, one of the issues was one would be he was trying to make it so that it'd be a little bit tougher on airlines. The other one would be like pedestrian and bicycle safety. But you know, that's probably all going to go bye-bye, pedestrian bicycle safety, with this kind of person in office. So unfortunately, this is the world that we live in. I wish I had better news for you guys, but this is what it is. Now, if you're curious what's going on with Tesla stock, maybe it'll go to the moon even further. But the interesting thing will be when the actual just unfortunate injuries, car crashes start happening with Tesla. Will people end up suing Tesla? And then will the government, right, being bought by Tesla, have a way to sort of bail Tesla out? That's going to be the interesting question, because I hope, we still have a country of laws to where like you can still protect yourself. And I just hope that's the thing. But I am well aware that investigations disappear, which already been happening. I've seen it in the news. Magically, Donald Trump's investigations are disappearing the same way Trump's are. Or I said Trump already, but the same way Musk's are. And I just, it's, have we seen anything like this? I just, two Fox News people. The next one I'd be like, okay, where's Tucker Carlson and all this? Isn't he kind of mad that he's not getting his spot? But, you know, hold on. He might be have something waiting for him soon. So please share your thoughts on this. Be careful out there, especially around Teslas on the road. And I'll catch you all in the next video.